Hey guys, Roxbox90 here. As I mentioned, I went to the pre-release today for Innistrad, and well, it sucked on my behalf, on my part. I really didn't get very much, but I did promise a binder update. We'll be getting somewhere between 1 and 3 boxes of Innistrad, so that will be next week, probably between next couple weeks. So I'll be making more binder updates, but I was asked to make one, so I'm making one now. So I have 2 binders, and then, I'll just run through everything. If you are interested in anything, let me know. So, unlike Cinejob, I don't ask people to sign lands, so I just get whatever I get in trades. Sometimes not ever. So, yeah, whatever. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to do is, if you see the picture of the card you want, it's pretty clear. I'm going to just make page like this, page by page. And if you see anything that you know about or like, great. I'm not going to be running over everything because this one's pretty quick. I'll probably make a little more in detail binder update once I get the boxes. But for now, like this, for instance, is the Banner Gargoyle, which actually was pretty decent in the draft. I don't know how it plays normally, but if you see anything you want based on picture, great. And you can ask me to trade. Otherwise, you can always wait till I get a lot more stuff in. I'm also waiting for trade stock, and so I still have a couple trades that are in the works. So, but if you see anything, let me know. Like, I know some people are looking for legendaries for EDH stuff, so I have a whole bunch. You can always request for them. That's uncommons. This is from Arch Enemy. This is from 10th. From the real 10th. I think this is another Innistrad card. I pulled. Not particularly good in the draft, sadly. It was really crazy. Some people pulled some quite ridiculous stuff. I know one guy pulled a Gork and a Liliana in a sealed 6 booster play, which is crazy. Someone else got a Garruk and Necromore the Dead and a Mind Shrieker. So that's pretty crazy. Bid or deal, even though it's not much. I mean, I want to trade it because if Innistrad has a lot of reanimate stuff, this could become pretty handy. So I want to hang on to that probably, but whatever. Another one from Innistrad. And then up top. Just because it's hard to see with the glare up top. This is pretty sought after nowadays through the breach. It's won a bunch of modern stuff. Has really good synergy with big creatures. So I know it's at least $10 if you're interested. It's a pretty decent trade stock right there. One thing I've noticed, I'm just randomly talking because it gets a little boring when you're just standing here. Another thing I've noticed is that as I trade, a lot of my trade stock, the reason why people is like, what your binder keeps getting shrinking. The reason why is because a lot of my trade stock goes straight into decks. So I mean, I've gotten a lot of valuable, expensive cards I've traded for. They just happen to go straight into decks, and they don't come right back to my binder like some people do. So, I mean, my main forte is not even necessarily trading. I love playing. So I have a whole bunch of decks, and Vorinclex, as I said before, I may not trade, but you can always offer. I'm hanging on to the Noxus Revivals for a little while, and possibly the Beast Within. But up there, I have Cloud Rusher and Sluglash. Still. Mono white's going to be really awesome with Innistrad, so people who are looking who like mono white, you may want to consider picking up a playset, either from me or from someone else. But Honor the Pures can be really nice in mono white. Between Grand Abolishers and the Angelic Overseer and a whole bunch of really nice stuff in Innistrad. So like this is the anti-sword, anti-tempered steel deck card. I just happened to pull one, which it's useless in drafting, and in sealed, but it's really good outside of that. It's a sideboard card for white decks. Absolutely destroys steel, tempered steels, and any decks, any Call Blade. Suddenly it's like, oh, none of my swords work. How about that? These may be in a trade. Of course, any questions you can always ask me. If you have trouble reading something or don't recognize something, you can always ask. I have a lot of Ponders, although now that they're banned in some formats, I don't know what's going to happen with them. That's a Dissension card. Spell Snares are probably in a trade too. And there's a second Lost Truth. And then lands. These are Winding Canyons. They're from Weatherlight. They give your dudes flash. Alright, these are trades going out to people. Or rather, I'm waiting for their stuff to come in. That's binder. That's a stock binder. Then this is more collection stuff. I'm not really gonna be as inclined to trade this stuff, but I believe it's in a trade, a foil Mental Misstep. This may be traded already. And I have a Consecrate Sphinx. People want to offer for that. Then I have a foil Knight of Reliquary. I'm not so tempted to trade, but if the right offer is right, then I have it. And same with the Shaunus Phoenix promo. And of course I collect Birds of Paradise. This is just a handful of the ones I have. I have a lot in decks. This is my red deck. I may be looking around for stuff for it, but for now, I also collect Nighthawks and Dismembers and full Zendikar lands. This is all going deck stuff. And foil rares, I'll kind of just look over if you're looking for a certain foil rare for EDH or whatever. Like the foil Abolisher, I think will become big once mono white becomes tempered steel and other great mono white stuff. It might become pretty big. So what am I doing on time? And I'm also good with keeping track of time. Still getting used to this camera. It's really high quality, just not. I'm probably not trading that. I like that a lot. These are more just because I like the way they look. I'm just gonna skim through the foils. If you see one that stands out for you, great. I have 2 Signets now, foil. So if you're looking for EDH, I keep saying that, but people would look like this one. Also, Fires, you have Maya. I know people like it for EDH. Foils. More foils. This is, I don't know what's going on with that yet. Foil Cancel, if people are looking. Here, foil Brine Elemental. A lot of people have that in EDH decks. So. Unsummon, 2 Flash Freezes. Bell Tower Sphinx. I have a bunch of lands, and this is more of my own stuff in the back here. Oh yeah, I'm looking for more snow forests. If people have them lying around, I'd be interested in trading for them. I know they're not particularly high value right now, but they're like 50 cents or whatever. So, and obviously you can just let me know what you have, if you have anything. I mean, I have a lot more obviously outside of here for trade, but it's only for if you have more expensive things that I really need. So, okay, all right, this is, hold on.